the pre-construction battalion. When they went over to Wake Island to unite the three islands, they were just construction.
Yeah.
And when they ordered them to go to fight, they would give them the rifles. They said that they needed a little bit more. They wanted the name so that they could unite under that, like a flag.
Okay.
And so they said, well, they are construction workers. Why not call them Construction Battalion, which reduced itself to Seabees.
Later.
They became the Fighting Seabees afterward. But her uncle preceded the Seabees when they moved them, which led to, he came before the march. They marched them in the Philippines.
Okay.
And it was tragic. You can't believe the way, what she told you, the way they were. He just happened to look up and be preceding. But that's what they're famous for. And today they're still the Fighting Seabees.
Wow.
Yeah, so that might be something you might want to add to your list. But they issued, and they trained them how to fight, how to use the guns. There's a movie out called, what's it, John Wayne, The Fighting Seabees.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Well, my father worked for one of the defense, I can't remember, I know there was Soule Steel, but he worked for a smaller company prior to that. But they made the landing barges. And my father could read all those blueprints, everything. That's what they did. And after World War II, and this is many years later, in fact it was maybe during the Vietnam or Korean War, the government came looking for my father. And so, you know, they have ways of finding you. So when they went to where my mom and dad lived, and they wanted my father to go back to Washington, D.C. to read the blueprints on how those landing barges were constructed and made and everything. And so we didn't know anything about this until my mother told us. So I said to her, my mom, I said, Mom, well, how come he didn't go? Oh, she said, I didn't want him to go. And I says, well, I said, Luke could have gone with him, which was my brother, you know, but that was something, you know, to have. But I guess if the government wants you, they have ways of finding you. Yeah. But he could read a blueprint. He could read a blueprint and nail everything right to the T. He was fourth grade school, and he had an engineer's mind. But he had a German engineer when he was little that just taught him everything.
This is your dad?
This is my father, yeah. He worked with steel all the time. Yeah, so.
Amazing.
And all the stuff I'm telling you is true.
It wasn't be a cool story.
Yeah. So I hope that, you know, it